All right.
So when the rappers in England are talking about the women that give fellatio, what words do they use?
Head.
That's it. Oh, y'all way behind. Y'all way behind.
Esophagus
God,
so crass.
brilliant.
God,
It's cool. I don't know. I just wanted to know what
Where's
it
the
meant.
So a
poetry?
fancy word, Sweeney? You thought they used a fancy
Write
word?
that down.
Throat
I thought they
babies.
had their own slang at least. God damn.
Throat babies.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Learn
get
something
let's get one. Let's get a few more ladies in here because this is tailored for the ladies. Precious, go ahead.
How to approach a woman in 2023? With honesty. I would say approach her with honesty. Tell her what you want and what you don't want. I don't like small talk, so get straight to the point. And you have to set yourself apart too. You have to set yourself apart from other men or women who try to bag men. You have to set yourself apart because in today's world you have to just understand that social media and access to people, well, people think that they have access to you, is just so prevalent. So how do you set yourself apart? You approach a woman in 2023 by setting yourself apart, being honest, cutting the small talk, because a lot of women just think that when you start talking, that's all you're doing is talking. So if you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk as well. But I would just say in honesty.
All right. Let's get all the ladies in here on this one so the men can respond. Fantasy Island, have you given a proper answer yet?
No. So for the approaches I've gotten that have actually worked, that we're actually ended up in relationships. We started out having normal conversation, but they didn't get anywhere with the first conversation, to be honest. It's just I got to where I knew their name maybe, or I recognized their face. But the only way that I got into a relationship with any of these guys, anything got really serious, was for us to continue to see each other. So proximity a lot of the time. We work together, or we're in the same unit, even if we don't work together, or we go to the same course together. Those type of things. It's like we start to see each other organically. We start to build conversation around that. It's not necessarily a cold approach. I'm never going to see you again. I have to get your number. We have to keep up. I've never been able to maintain those type of relationships. So really, it depends on the type of woman, I think, because there's no cold approach I've gotten that has made me serious about a guy.
Is it the same? Okay, if his intention's the same, if he was approaching you for possible long-term commitment, is it the same as if he wanted to just approach you for the box? Or is it different? Or should he approach you differently if he just want the box?
No, your best bet is to lie if you want the box, I guess. Because I'm not going to feel comfortable with you if you're not lying, building that comfort up with me. We're in a relationship now, so you're going to have to lie that whole time.
Yeah, my thing is, if you just want
Thank
the
you for the
box, why don't
honesty.
you just go to the women who want to give the box?
Yeah.
Hello?
Because women aren't honest.
Lie.
Because women aren't honest, so you don't
Okay.
know
why?
which ones.
Because
it's,
all of
one
the
mic,
like
women
you have
one
to
mic.
be, as a man, you have to be honest with yourself. If you just want the
Right.
box, go to women who just give the box out for a fee.
It's usually
But if
cheaper
you
that
want
way
to
anyway. You
if
save
you
on
want to
time, you
be
save on
in a
having to get a date.
relationship,
What's the
then
difference from what's the
Let
difference?
let
What's
Precious
the difference of the ladies sitting at the bar or sitting in the library? What's the difference between them giving the box up for a fee
You got to
and the woman
speak
that's
to
out on the streets giving the box up for a fee? They
Yeah,
all
but you got to
dress
have
the same.
conversation. That's the whole point. You have to converse and kind of see. That's why I said case by case basis.
Well, she
You
made
can
it seem like you could go to a particular woman she's feeable. Like
Absolutely, you can.
all of them
you
are
won't know that
having
offering.
the same characteristics.
isn't there a
difference
platform
between
called OnlyFans and stuff like that? Aren't a lot of those women willing to give
For
up their
sale.
box for a fee? Like,
No,
aren't
there's
they willing
But,
to
but,
do
but,
that?
but it's not really
So
like
why
a.
why are
It's
you
not
trying
like
to have your cake and eat it too? Why are you
Because we
trying to
can't.
So
make
you're
me
saying
your
if a
ice
man
cream
wants sex,
and
he
the
should go
box?
to a prostitute. That's the
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
If
That's
you
Yeah, I wouldn't
only
give up
want
What if I
sex,
told
I
you?
I
What if I
wouldn't give
told you
up.
that the men who just want sex, They
Yeah.
don't even have to do that. They can just go to the regular, ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll find
Right,
out
but
how
what you're saying is how
people that
should
only
you
want
approach
sex
it?
go to people that
All right, one
only
mic.
want sex, not necessarily that someone you have to pay them for sex. But there are some people out here, there are some women out here that openly say, "I'm not ready for a relationship." They just want to have sex. So
they're
I just
lying.
feel like with so
They're-
many
they're
women,
I
lying.
never heard
lying.
women say they just want to have
Hold
sex.
on.
I
lying.
never heard
I,
that.
Hold on.
you said they're lying.
No, they not lying.
What is the benefit of them? Okay,
Hold on.
They
Here's,
not
But
lying. Fantasy
here's-
girl, right?
here's the
there are
reality.
women like that. But even to get to that stage, you have to have a conversation with that woman to know where her head's at. Then you'll know.
That's why I'm asking you. If you're a
Mhm.
man and you just want to smash in 2023, how do you approach?
Here's the reality,
Well,
Bruiser.
no, you just have
Figueroa,
you just have
$45 in hand.
What?
you
Fantasy-
have
Who said
you
that?
have the first introductory approach. Then you see how that lady responds. Whether or not you've got one thing in your mind, you may think, I just want to smash her anyway. She looks like a certain way, XYZ. But then you'll see how she responds. You'll see, like I said, her articulation, or you're going to speak about a topic. You may get into a good conversation where you'll be able to gauge what type of chick she is. And then you can delve in and be like, you know what, how do you feel about relationships? It just depends how you get into the topic. But I mean, it's case by case.
Here's the
But it
reality.
don't necessarily mean you got to pay though, right?
Hold on,
'Cause
Bruiser. Hold on, Bruiser. Hold on,
you
Bruiser.
don't gotta pay.
Here's the reality. Here's the reality. The reason why they saying that men should be honest with these women is because women want the right to say, they want the option to say no. That's the reality. Fantasy Island got it right. She said, if all you want is the box, then you're gonna have to lie to me. That's the reality. You're gonna have to lie, because outside of that, telling the truth is not gonna get you there. I know all these women saying that there are women out there that say they would gladly give it up. That don't mean they're gonna gladly give it up to everybody. Even the best, even the greatest men who can cold approach and all of that got a 10% success rate. So what do you think the rate gonna be for my? What do you think the rate gonna be for my regular ass if
So
I'm
what do
going to
you-
the club and I'm just trying to get
What do you
ass?
say about the women who finesse y'all out y'all money?
It is what it
She has
is.
to lie to
Focus to the
you.
guy.
She gonna have to lie to you to
All
finesse
is
you
fair
out
in
your
love
money.
and war.
But I
Charge it
agree.
to the
I
game.
agree to fantasy girls saying there's girls out there that just want to smash. But I
But
don't
they want to
agree
smash
that
the
you.
people they
I
want to
don't.
smash, not you.
I don't
Yeah,
agree
all
that
these
you.
They don't wanna
dating
smash-
sites of women who don't want anything long term. They just want to have fun. They just want to meet
Listen,
up. You know,
listen,
I don't agree that.
that's
I
the
I've been on
market
dating
for it.
sites. Listen, I've been on dating sites, and I have never in my life seen a profile where a woman says, "I'm just looking for fun, just looking to fuck." And
I have.
honestly, the ones who are looking just to fuck,
You
usually
don't want
they usually say, "Not on here trying to fuck, won't come back to your crib, not trying to Netflix and chill." And those be the ones that be Netflix and chilling and coming back to the crib like that.